It's time to make a catch-all tray for my wife for Valentine's Day. So we're starting out with a piece of walnut that my wife and I actually saved from the burn pile at a sawmill. So this is just a nice piece of walnut. We're getting it all flattened out so that we can get the tray created and make sure that everything is nice and flat. So now we can switch out for the point roundover bit and get the roundovers done on the outside of this piece. It's really nice to be able to do this on the CNC. It makes things a little bit easier and keeps things a lot more accurate, especially since this is a very thin-lipped piece around certain areas, making rounding over on a router table a little more difficult. So we're switching out for a bowl bit here. This is a 3/4 inch diameter bowl bit. There's a flat bottom on it. You can see those lines that are being created there. Those lines happen as the bit goes from conventional cutting to climb cutting. So it's just basically differences in the wood. It's not actual steps or anything like that. The bit creates a nice rounded profile at the bottom of it, and you can see I knew we were going to run into a knot here, so I put a piece of blue tape on the bottom of it just in case, so I can fill it with super glue without it worrying about it getting glued down to the actual CNC. So we're using some Starbond medium super glue with a bit of accelerator, and then we can take one final pass with the bowl bit. I went in an offset on the original passes because it was faster, but on this final pass I'm doing a very small step down and doing a pass with the grain. This will help prevent any sort of excess sanding, as going with the grain will always provide a smoother finish. So you can see that that knot filled really nicely. Now we're going to engrave the bottom of it with the 45771-K 30-degree engraving bit, and I'm just going to put in my wife and I's anniversary date. So this is definitely making it a little more customized and special. So we'll then get it switched out for a 1/4 inch downcut bit. This one has a 1 1/8 inch cut height, so it can cut through the full thickness of this material without any issues. The downcut leaves a nice clean top surface, and the bottom surface will be rounded over, so it doesn't matter too much what that looks like. So we got it all cut out, and we can get it removed from the clamps. The super glue did soak through, so I'm glad that I did that, and we can get it trimmed out. So now we're going to round over the backside edge and trim the tabs flush at the same time on the router table. This is the 3/16 inch ball bearing mini roundover bit. You can see it fits in that 1/4 inch area where the profile was cut out. Not a whole lot of bits can do that. It leaves a really nice clean finish. So now using the Gator Micro Zip sanding pad with just a bit of 220 grit sandpaper, we can get it all sanded down, and using some compressed air you can see everything is ready to go. So my wife and I never give cards. We always write messages on pieces on the back. So that's what we're doing here, and then signing it, and then it's time to put finish on. I really like Formby's tongue oil for stuff like this. It's a great finish, super easy to apply, and it always looks really nice. So we can get it all buffed off, and I really love the matte finish that it always gives these pieces. So one little tip here, you can use some compressed air to blow out the finish from the engraved areas. That way you get a nice same luster throughout the whole piece. If you don't, it'll end up looking really shiny. So this piece is officially done. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out, and my wife absolutely loved it. So really happy with that. Catch-all trays like this are really pretty easy to make, and they show off the grain of the wood really, really well. So stuff like this is definitely something that I hope inspires you to create something like this yourself and have fun doing it. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you guys back out here in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.